right, you guys, looks
ready to go.
We're ready to go. We have the men's final open singles. Ben Johns is closest to us in the gray cap, and then Tyson McGuffin is in the black cap on the further side. Here we go, 0-0.
We just peaked 100 viewers. Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
What a start!
That was the first rally, guys. Yeah, I mean, just buckle up. That's all I have to say about that. Buckle up. You're gonna see some fireworks.
And this ball sounds crispy. It sounds like a brand new ball.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Oh, that just lands in.
Do you think that favors one or the other's play style at all, or not really?
No,
that new ball?
No, it really doesn't. I mean, they're both going to be cracking it. I mean,
sending it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Tyson runs through that ball. It is out. And a point for Tyson.
Score is 1-0. Tyson McGuffin serving in Ben Johns. Tyson sets a little too high for Ben Johns to just do whatever he wants with it. And that's what happens if you have a weaker serve and a stronger return. That third shot's going to be punished.
That ball goes out.
Just wide. Hey guys, I just want to ask you, I want you to interact with us if you could hear us okay. We don't have a mic on, so we just want to make sure that you could hear us, you could hear the score. That would be awesome if you could just give us some feedback.
Another point for Tyson as that ball sails on Ben. 2-0. Both of these players, I feel like, I mean, all elements of their games are strong, but their volleys at the net are just always so deep, so crisp, with so much topspin. I mean, it's impressive. Oh.
Great, thank you guys. Thanks, we appreciate the feedback. All right, guys, we have a score of 1-2. Ben Johns is on the board here in the first game of the gold medal match. We'll keep updating you on the score. Score is 2-1, Tyson McGuffin serving. Nice get by Tyson McGuffin.
Tyson is all over the court, but just misses that one wide.
Amazing get. Amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, that's par for the course, watching Tyson.
I always love watching these guys battle here on the court. Love it.
Ben just stuffs up Tyson with that first setup shot and then finishes the job, no problem.
Again, you guys, Ben Johns is coming from the winner's bracket. Tyson McGuffin just beat Kyle Yates in 3 games to come up and meet Ben Johns again in the gold medal match. All right, guys, we have a score of 2-2. Again, Tyson McGuffin serving to Ben Johns. Tyson couldn't quite get the topspin he wanted there on that roll.
Neither player is really doing a lot with that third ball right now. Just the last couple but they, you know, so much is expected of that third ball in this singles match. You know, you don't blame it. And I think you're going to see both players start to really dial in as the match goes on.
Tyson McGuffin still looking for that roll right there on his forehand side.
Yeah.
He missed it short, now he missed it wide, so he's still trying to get the feel for this. And you
that's
know,
his shot.
That's his ball.
That's his signature shot.
Maybe the new ball.
That could be.
Give him the feel.
Yeah.
Great return by McGuffin.
He goes down the line. He looks wide and then goes down the line until the very last second did he pull that shot.
And that's a part of the game a lot of people don't recognize as a deception. You know, looking to do one shot because the court is so small. If you lean one way, then you could pull a trigger the other.
Yep.
You know, if you show too soon, then it's just obvious, right? So it's just, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I love this game so much. It's so neat. It's so neat.
The strategy, the cat and the mouse, and just all of it. We had a question about line judges, and I actually don't believe that's, you know, for a sanctioned event, you do not have to have line judges, I don't believe.
I mean, if the players agree on it, they don't have to have the line judges.
Yeah.
Is this a sanctioned event?
It is a sanctioned event.
This is a sanctioned event.
USAPA sanctioned
All right.
event.
Hawaii, getting in there.
Yeah.
Love it.
3-2 is Ben serves.
Yeah, Ben leaves that one a little too high. That's a side out. Score is 2-3 here in the first game of the gold medal match. Men's singles open. God, they are just punishing the ball
That was
right
a
now.
bullet from Tyson. And Ben handles it.
Tyson McGuffin in the opportunity land, I call it. He was stuck there a couple times deciding whether or not if he should come in or come back. I think it's because Ben Johns shows, like, Ben Johns could do anything with the ball. He could drop it, he could hit it deep, he could put an angle on it. So, you know, it's just...
Is there just a moment's hesitation there from Tyson then?
It's
I
just
mean,
a little hesitation, like, hey, should I
what's
come
he doing?
in? Should I come back? So it's good though. I like that he's anticipating and trying to really read Ben Johns right now.
Yeah. Ed Thurston says that ball's not getting paid enough.
As Tyson McGuffin's getting the ball, make sure you guys like and share, please. And if you guys want to watch the rest of the mixed doubles action tomorrow and the men's and women's doubles on Saturday, you'll have to like the Hawaiian Open page, pickleball page. And then you'll be able to see all the live feed from there. If you share on Pickleball Forum or Pickleball Underground, you'll maybe see it, but make sure if you want to for sure see the rest of the action on this coming days. Make sure you follow Hawaiian Open Pickleball, and you'll get all the good action there.
Yeah. Score is 3-2, Ben Johns serving. Yeah,
Nice angle.
and it's over. Yeah.
Tyson McGuffin opens up the court with this beautiful roll forehand. He is just working the point.
You see how he just built that up, and he didn't try to rush that shot. He didn't stuff it into the net. He didn't send it wide. He just rolled it and made Ben work for it and then put it away when it was time.
Smooth sailing.
Oh, what a good get by Ben on the backhand side.
Yes. And you see so many points played, and the score is only 3-2 still.
All right. It's remarkable.
Ooh, nice drive by Ben Johns to the backhand side of Tyson McGuffin.
I think Tyson thought he was just going to put that one into the back corner. There's just little margin for error on those dinks. When they're dinking cross-court like that, they're using a really low cross-court dink, you know, probably a lot lower than you would go for if you're playing doubles, typically.
Remember, you guys, at the pro level, it's how accurate you are. You know, you have to be very accurate. There's no popping up balls or else you get punished. So every shot that you see is spectacular.
Oh, he's going.
Here's
He's
the
gonna get
around
it.
the post, and
He's gonna get it.
It made.
That made me think of Nationals earlier in or the end of last year. Yeah. Wow.
All right, right, guys, we're back in from the timeout. We're in game number 1 here in the gold medal match, men's open singles at the Hawaii Open. Aloha.
You know, that one hit the back tape, and that back tape is slippery. If it hits that, it can really throw your timing off, and I think that's what we saw from Ben right there.
That roll that Tyson's been looking for, that forehand roll.
Yeah. Oh,
Oop, skipped off of something.
something again. He's gotten a few bad bounces there, and that's going to happen. You know, and what you notice from Ben Johns is he doesn't get worked up. He really doesn't. Like, he moves on. I think he really controls his emotions well on the court.
Ooh, that ball almost trickled over the net, making that a side out. We have a score of 6-3. Ben Johns serving a Tyson McGuffin. Oh, a little tricky there with the deception from Tyson.
Yeah, he waited a bit too long, just
Yeah.
a moment too long to flip that one.
Sometimes when you do get a high ball at this level, it's like, oh my gosh, here it is, and then and then it's like, you know, there's so many options, kind of trips you out a little bit.
Yeah. Other side out. That ball sails out.
Just long, making that a side out. Ben Johns leads 7-3 here in the first game if you're joining us.
Okay, so I want you to solve a little mystery for me, Michelle.
What's that?
So when these guys are hitting these drops, I'll wait until this point's over.
Sorry, because that was such a good get.
No, I need to wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Tyson McGuffin calls it wide.
We didn't have the greatest angle where we were, but looked good from here.
Yeah.
So how are these players able to hit volleys so deep off of such a low drop or drive? You know, where they're hitting it below the net. How are they able to get it deep into the court still?
It's topspin.
Ding, ding, ding.
Topspin.
I gave her
Topspin.
an easy shot or
Yeah.
easy answer for her.
So the only way that you could get a ball over the net is if you're brushing up on the ball, but rapidly. If when you get a ball, you could also get under the ball and put a little backspin on it, but that really pops it up high when you get under the ball from such a low part of the net.
Yeah.
And you'll usually see that on dinking. But yeah, what's happening is you're really brushing up, and it's really hard to find topspin off of a paddle if you're coming from tennis. So you have to really practice this shot. It's not easy. It's something that you really have to work on.
And
definitely.
practice it on volleys. You know,
Yes.
not just on your ground strokes, but
absolutely.
volleys for sure. It comes into play often.
It's a tough thing to do. It's very skillful. That's why these guys are just crushing it. Nice.
That one's in the net.
I love though that Ben Johns like ripped one, and then he was like, okay, I'm gonna try to drop it now. You know, because when you rip one and the ball comes in shorter, then you could maybe move it a little bit better. So I love that. I love that part of his game. You know, I love that he's able to mix it up at the right times. But all right,
3-9 is the score.
there you go. 3-9. First game, gold medal match.
That ball sails out on Ben. Point for Tyson. So one more note about topspin volleys. I think, you know, it does take practice. It is something that anybody can do, I believe, you know, but it does take work.
It does. Like, just right there, Tyson McGuffin found that spin on that forehand drop. It looks like it's going to come up high, and then all of a sudden it drops.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. Love topspin. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Way too high for
Yeah.
high and deep.
Yep. So I think he just had too much pace on that. He had the spin he wanted, but, you know, it's finding that correct cocktail of spin and pace where the ball is going to drop down into the kitchen on Ben. That one didn't have it. That ball deep.
All right, guys, we have our first game point of the gold medal match, 10-5.
What a drop off his back foot
Yep.
to hit perfectly.
The athleticism is real.
And what a great way to spend some time watching some amazing pickleball.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're here in game number 2.
That ball goes out.
All right, guys, again, Ben Johns is leading 1 game up and 1-0 here in the second game.
Oh. 2 early easy points for Ben there.
Well, let's
okay, yeah.
let's just say Ben Johns is using his serve as a
He
weapon.
is, you're right. Oh my. Oh, and he gets, oh, I thought Tyson had put that one back into play.
Dude,
It was so hard.
Ben Johns is all business right here. Look at him walking around,
Yeah,
grabbing the ball, going to the next point. He's all business. He's in the zone.
yeah.
Ah, spoke too soon. He was just going for it. He was just like feeling it right there. He was in the zone.
Yeah. I feel like Ben has started to use his serve even more, just more and more over time. You know, Tyson's always kind of gone for it. Ben has developed an incredible serve as well. So I mean,
Using your serve as a weapon, it's definitely the trend.
mm-hmm.
I know I do it. You know, like I don't just get it in. I go for it.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Sets him up for that third
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Passing.
He got the forehand he wanted in the middle of the court. He had a lot of options on that, and he just sent it. It was over. We're off to an early 4-0 lead.
Oh,
That was
man.
so close to being in. Well, you see Ben steady right now, and Tyson just struggling a little bit at the moment.
Great return,
Oh.
but a blast.
Oh my gosh. This onslaught from Ben, how do you get out of that?
Timeout.
You try timeout, exactly. A little break from the storm, at least. You know, that's in your control, I suppose. Good answer.
Sorry.
We
I was just
gotta
like,
pray to get a good drop almost in that scenario, and just hope, you know, it's gonna fall in. But man, I'd like to see a timeout. I think from Tyson, he just needs to. That ball's gonna drop in. Oh,
beautiful. There's that top spin.
Yeah.
That top spin forehand volley.
Yeah.
That we were talking about when you get a ball below the net. And what I'd also like to point out was that on that return, Tyson got a really good return off of Ben Johns' serve. I think he found the return he needed in order to get control over the point.
He just needed to get calibrated.
Exactly.
I mean, find his range, because you have to do a lot with that return, and so if it's just a little off, sometimes that can be. And like that shot that's a shot that Tyson makes, you know, 9 times out of 10. That one's gonna go long again. That serve is big and booming from Ben right now.
He's just feeling it. He's just crushing it right now.
Yeah. This is classic Ben Johns. I mean,
can I tell you a funny story? What happened
Yes.
during the boost camps? So there was a portion of the boost camp earlier on this week, on day 2 or something. Ben Johns is playing with the amateurs, you know, like the participants from the camp. He was
Holy
blasting it just like
Yeah,
this.
just like this.
You know what I mean? He wasn't being nice or anything. He was just going for it. and that's the thing. That's his jam.
Yeah.
You know, if he's
Yeah.
feeling it, go for it, you know?
And he waits for that feeling, I think. He doesn't try to force it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a key. He's at 9-0 right now. I mean, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. This is game point 10-0 in game 2. This is match point. Excuse me.
Oh,
That
great
ball is in.
volley by
Oh,
Tyson.
wow. I just feel like,
Beautiful.
what can you do when Ben is playing like that? That is game and match to Ben Johns. That score was 10-0, or 11-0, excuse me. I mean, he caught fire.
Wow, that was great. Congratulations to Ben Johns, the men's open gold medalist here at the Hawaii Open, making that look extremely smooth and very nonchalant,
Yeah.
just easy. But you know what? Tyson McGuffin came from a tough 3-game battle against Kyle Yates, and congratulations to Tyson McGuffin for placing silver, and Kyle Yates for getting the bronze here at the Hawaiian Open. So as Brandon is going to get Ben Johns, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. I would like to remind you to follow Hawaii Open Pickleball page. You guys follow that so you can see everything that's going on here on the Big Island. Here we are with Ben Johns. Stay tight. Hang on. We got Ben Johns here, and we're going to go ahead and have a little interview. Come on over here, Brandon. There you go. There you go.
That invitation from Ben Johns, you don't turn down. So Ben, amazing play, especially in game 2 of that match. I mean, you just were feeling it. I mean, what's going on in your head?
I think it's it's the end of my vacation, so I'm going to go out with a hurrah. And I was just cranking the serve, and luckily I was hitting the baseline a lot. So yeah, I mean, you're feeling it like that. I mean, there's no reason not to just let it loose, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what?
You just went on a tear. 11-0 over
It's a game of momentum, so I mean, you get a little streak and it just keeps going sometimes.
Yeah, go catch him.
So how good does that feel? A win in Hawaii, I mean, it's been, how's the trip been?
Well, you know, I'm not really looking forward to going back to school in 4 days, but if there's anything to cap it off, this would be it.
Oh my goodness. That was Kyle Yates.
Just got 2 more days of competition, and then the party is over.
The party is over. Okay. Is that champagne, Kyle Yates?
Louder.
So, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Amazing win.
Thank you.